Hi guys, I'm Samriddhi Tripathi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to review this resume like a recruiter and see whether if you get shortlisted or not or rejected in 10 seconds. So let's begin. Here I have a resume of Rohit Sharma. Let me take a pen and start. Starting with the page, as I can see in a one go, it's a two-page resume. You are a fresher or a college student just starting your corporate life, don't make a two-page resume. Try to fit in one page. One page is more than enough for the students or the freshers. Imagining I'm a recruiter. When I open this resume, I see Rohit Sharma. Fine. Email and number written very nicely. But can you see, email is like rohit1234 cool at the rate gmail.com. This does not look professional at all. Make it rohit123 at the rate gmail.com, rohit123.sharma at the rate gmail.com, but don't use keywords like cool, Superman, hero, princess, Barbie, etc. It looks very cheap. Then phone number is written here. Fine. Then this address. Am I a Zomato or a Swiggy delivery person or a recruiter? I just needing your city and your state. So one thing to remember, don't write a full address, just mention your city and the state. Let's go to career objective and read this. I am hardworking, dedicated, passionate, enthusiastic, self-motivated. Stop. Whenever a resume starts sounding like a motivational speech, I get worried. Let's count. Hardworking, dedicated, passionate, enthusiastic, self-motivated, dynamic. These are six adjectives before even we know who that person is. Here's the problem. Every student writes this. Every single student. If everyone writes it, it tells nothing to the recruiter. Instead, say, I am hardworking, show proof. Talk about your projects, internship, achievements, going to the personal detail. There is no need of father name, date of birth, gender, nationality, marital status, and blood group. This is not an Aadhaar update form. Most private companies don't care about these details. Putting unnecessary information will waste valuable spaces. Now, going to the education part. I really like this, like BTech in Computer Science and Engineering with ABC Institute of Technology and CGPA. I would highly recommend you to write in one line because that will save your spaces and will give you space when you need more space to elaborate about your projects and internships. Similarly, if there is not too much for you to write on a resume, then you can write this 10th and 12th. If you have good projects and internship, no need to write this. Then going to technical skills. C, C++, Java, Python, HTML, everything is written here. And then the hard skills and soft skills both are written here. Although you have written the heading technical skills, then why are you writing the soft skills here? This is one of the biggest resume mistakes students make. They watch one YouTube tutorial and immediately add the skills. The problem is simple. If you write it, you should be able to answer a question about it. Imagine writing Kubernetes on your resume. Okay. Then the interviewer asks, what is a pod? And you start buffering. Game over. Recruiter would rather see five strong skills than random these 35 skills. Going to internship section. You have done an internship? That's wonderful. Web development intern at XYZ Private Limited. I would highly recommend you to write the duration from when to when you have done it. And then coming to the description, worked on front end and back end. Okay. Learned many new things. Fine. Helped senior developers. How did you help them? Did you help them in cleaning their desk or did you help them in their data sets and projects? In managing the JavaScript portion or in designing a UI? How did you help them? You need to mention that. Which new things did you learn? Here you wrote 35 skills, but here you didn't write a single skill that you learned during this internship. Okay. Improve technical skills. How did you improve your technical skills? Add the numbers, because number add a great value to your resume and increases the ATS score automatically. A recruiter should be able to understand your contribution in 5 seconds. For example, developed a responsive UI components using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Re- Reduced page load timing by 20%. Like this, you need to be specific, not generic. Then this whole space is empty because you thought I will start the project section in the next page, because in this the project won't be completed. So I will go to the next page. Always make sure, please try to fit in your resume in one single page. Then let's see the projects. Projects are good by their name. E-commerce website, fine. Student management system, very good. Machine learning project, very good. Made a shopping website using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Login page available, cart functionality available, website works properly. Guys, the website working properly is not an achievement. That's the minimum requirement. So you need to be specific and you need to tell what other technology you use. Did you make any improvement? Did you add any payment section? How did you integrate that? And why your e-commerce website is better than any Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, etc. websites. Then student management system. Developed in Java. Which Java? Like Java version you should mention. And which libraries did you use in Java? It was a group project. So you need to mention your the group project. It is a 5-member collaborated project with your individual contribution, and I contributed in this and this part. Submitted to the college professor. Who cares about the college professors during the placement season? You don't need to write this line. Rather, tell them about how did you manage it, which technologies did you use, why it's better, and how much time it is reducing. Like if I'm managing it manually, or rather say offline, how much time or how much efficiency it's giving to me. Again, machine learning project. Again, worked on data set, used Python and library. Accuracy was good. Data set, every machine learning project works on data set itself. Which data set, how many columns it has, how many rows it has, did it has any discrepancy, etc. Used Python and libraries. Which libraries did you use? Accuracy was good. How much was the accuracy? Good is not anything that is measurable. In ML projects, we need to always write something that we can measure it. Achievement. Participated in Hackathon 2022. Participated in TechFest. Certification of participation. Good attendance award. Appreciation from professor. Participated in which hackathon is not mentioned here. What did you make in that hackathon? Was it an individual hackathon or a group hackathon? You need to mention all this. Tech Fest, what did you do that? Were you a member of that Tech Fest, or you participated in any coding challenges? What was the Tech Fest about and where was it conducted? Participation certificate, no need to write this. Good attendance award, nobody cares about this because in colleges like BITS, attendance hardly matters. In hackathon, did you won? Were you the finalist? Participated in tech fest? Which college organized it? Which company organized it? And do mention the date, because without date, it's very hard for the recruiter to identify. Other you can mention about ranking in lead code, hacker rank, anything, any good certification. By good certification, I mean AWS, then CH, etc. If you want, I can make a separate video on which certificate a college student should work on. Then coming to hobby, strength, weakness, references, declaration. All these are like part you are just filling your resume. Till here you are just filling your resume. This does not need. Hobbies, if you want to write, then you should be ready to talk about it. Watching movie, listening to music, playing cricket, traveling, social media. These are so much generic hobbies, like watching movies. And if you are writing watching movies, did you watch all the movies and you have knowledge of everywhere? Bollywood, Hollywood, Tollywood. And if they ask question, are you able to answer that? Same goes with here. Playing cricket. Next. If you are a perfectionist, right? I played cricket for state level, national level. So you need to remove this entire section, or rather write a better way. Like if anybody is good in dancing or has done any professional courses like from for Kathak, Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, you can write this. If you are good in any instrument, you can write that I have done this certification or this course in this. Now your strength and weaknesses. These are like an old fashioned thing. So you don't need to mention this. I would recommend to totally remove this. Again, reference available upon request. This is also not mandatory. And declaration is used earlier, not nowadays, because declaration, when you fill any form, irrespective of on campus, off campus, if you fill that form, they will ask like, This is your location, this is your thing, and date." So no need to mention all this. This completely fills your space and nothing else. Some few major points I would also like to talk, like write dates and all. If you want to know more about the resume, I can make a separate video as well. And one more thing I need want to share. I'm planning to start a new series called Resume Review with real students. How this series will work, you need to fill this Google form, your name, your email address, and your resume. I then invite some of them to join me on Google Meet or Zoom call, and together we will review their resume in real time. No scripts, no preparation. Just then, I would like to tell all the personal information will be hidden. Pers- Phone numbers, emails will be removed. Any sensitive want in a future video, I can also share my resume and walk you through it section by section, what I included, what I removed, the mistakes I made earlier, and how I structured it for internship and opportunities. If that's something you did like to see, let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please hit the like button, share it with your friends, come and fill the form if you want your resume to be reviewed by me. Thank you. Signing off, Samriddhi Tripathi.